And another week goes by. And paycheck comes and it goes, but always got to have some new paper. So, got 2 new Trail Davis autograph, or not autographed. If I was only so lucky. The reason I actually picked this one up from Crown Royal is because my assistant is going to hand me something that I got recently. As far as the last video goes, I told y'all that I had something coming and it did show up. So if you want to hand me that one. This is an original unopened box 1996 Pacific Crown Royal. And it is a hobby box, which is very cool. And this is pretty much the base to some of these cards. Complete crown die cut. There are silver, gold, and I believe there is a few of them that are triple crowns. So that's what we're going to be looking for, of course, in anything Broncos or Trail Davis especially. And I told y'all I was going to fill this whole little area up. So guess what? The assistant will hand me something else. And we also got a Fleer Metal 1995. So we will be looking for rookie cards throughout. This is a 96. This is 95. A whole hobby pack or hobby box that we will have to tear into. But that's not it. Waiting on the assistant again. SkyBox Impact 97 autographs, and a lot of them 150 numbered sets, and they have the rave that only comes in the hobby boxes, and we will have to tear into this, but I have other things too. This was something that I had looked at previously. I couldn't afford it when I first saw it, which was about November of 2021. Some of these boxes were going for, in my area, these were going for over $400. And 2021 SkyBox Metal Universe Champions. I don't even know what to expect. I went to a card show and saw these, thought that they were interesting until I saw the price. And for somebody who, like a lot of y'all, you just can't sling out $400, $500 for a, I mean, it's a Universe Champions, so it's not necessarily basketball, football, soccer. It's nothing of that sort. It's all kinds of things. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. I ended up getting all of this stuff. Wait, one more. Sorry. Still waiting on the assistant. This one is a Crown Royal hobby exclusive from 97. It is still unopened. It is incredible. And this was, even back in 97, was probably something that I couldn't afford at that age, especially at that age. So we will really have to dig into this. Still has the sticker or the stamp on the outside for hobby box. And this, the premium sized Kramer Choice Award. This is what I was really curious about. I have never seen anything like this. I looked on YouTube about some of the stuff, couldn't find it. Looked at other things, still couldn't find anything about people opening them or anything along those lines. But I was actually able to get all of this stuff at Steel City Collectibles. I would highly recommend checking them out, especially if you want some of the oddities from your favorite era or year. And it's one of those things that, you know, you get on there and you see all kinds of things that you've never seen before or may never have had a chance to really get a hold of. And like the 97, the 95s, the 96s, stuff like that, especially hobby shops in my areas, they don't carry some of this stuff, but they did. So I appreciate the opportunity from those guys for actually being able to, I guess, take a step back in time to be able to go back to when I used to collect all the time. So I think I'm really going to hold on to this one for a little while because I want to open it up pretty bad. But at the same time, I want to hold off on it. I want to see if any of y'all out there want to see me open up the SkyBox Impact or the Fleer or the Pacific Collection, which was just the Crown Royal. I mean, this is the stuff that I used to walk into the store and, you know, your allowance was $20 a week or $10 a week, and these were the packs that you could only get one or maybe two of. And this was just it was way out of the way. You couldn't, you know, you're talking about a month of allowances for some of this stuff. So this is the one that I think I'm going to hold off on, but if you comment about it or if you ask me about it or something along those lines, those are the ones that I want to open up. So I listed the video, of the mosaics, the 2022s, but at the same time, I'm going to open these up, maybe a pack, maybe a blaster box. I have some other stuff coming from my local hobby shop about some of the other mosaics, but because I love them and they look great, and if you saw the previous video, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you enjoy just opening up cards, it's not about the making the money. It's not about anything along those lines. It's literally for opening up the packs. And sometimes that's the enjoyment I definitely get out of it. And that's the only reason I like and enjoy doing some of this stuff. So this is 7 cards per pack, 15 packs per box. They have retired legends, at least one PMG SkyBox Premium. I mean, it's very cool, and I don't know what to expect. I have never opened these up. Like I said, I saw this at a show recently, and when I saw it, I knew then that I knew then when I saw it I couldn't really afford it until, you know, the price drop. I mean, these things were not super expensive compared to when I saw them at the show, but at the same time, I don't know why I'm having such a difficulty opening this box up. But there it is. So we'll open up a few of these, and we'll open up one of the blasters, because I'm still looking for that razzle dazzle insert, but also I want to see what these things look like for myself. And this will be the first one I have ever opened up. And let's see what's in the first pack. And these things are terrible to get into. There we go. Now that looks good. So this is a base card. It says 57 base Metal Universe. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This is a Universe Champions. So right here we have snowboarding, women's golf, basketball. This is what I was looking for. It's all of the... You never know what you're going to get when you're opening these things up. Roberto Campos. That looks good. And I see one of my favorite colors underneath there. Fresh Foundation. And the SkyBox logo. These things look incredible. So this is the PMG. Solid red. Oh, look at the light. Look at that. We even have surfing in here. These are cool. So that is the PMG. I wonder if that's the only one that could be in this box. It says collect at least one. But I am not seeing any. No. Yes, it is. 150. So this is number 34 out of 150. Well, guess what? We got to go ahead and put that into a sleeve. Because that is just incredible. And I haven't looked up any values on any of these things. Like I said, I collect because I like to collect things and I like to look at this stuff. But that is cool. Alright, so let's set these aside and we'll go to the bottom. Second from the bottom. Open up a few of these and then we'll open up that blaster and go from there. Yeah, they do not want to open up politely. Look at that. Jess Lockwood. Even have Rodeo in here. Vanessa Hansen. They have models? Ha! That is insane. They even have models in here. And that's a Fresh Foundation. Ooh, what do we have here? Metallized. That is cool. That is very cool. And look what we have right there. Blast Furnace of Trevor Lawrence. That is insane. Do we have actresses in here? You're kidding me, right? I did not expect that. I definitely did not expect that. That is very cool. So, so Olivia Taylor is an actress, really? Kyle Pitts of football. I would not have pictured them putting actresses and rodeo stars in here, but that is fantastic. We'll do one more. We'll save the rest of them for another video. Maybe we'll do a whole video on all of it. But at the same time, I still enjoy kind of spreading things out of doing different kinds. So we'll finish this pack up, and then we'll open up one of the blaster boxes and do a few packs out of it. So here we have hockey. We got musicians. Here's another snowboarding. And these things they just feel sleek. Fresh foundation. Look at that. Intimidation Nation. Jalen Green. That is a clean card. Not numbered, but it is definitely an insert. You got softball. Man, I can't even get a good light picture on that thing. Ooh. Toby Miller snowboarding. That, you know what? One more. We'll do one more. We'll do one more, because now I'm really interested into seeing exactly what all we can find in here. And we'll pull one from this side. Ooh, we have figure skating. We do. We have figure skating in here too. And you know what? Now that I know where pretty much everything is, we're going to take these back too, bring them back up front. Save the best for last, I guess. Roberto Campos. Mac Jones. Look at the color. Wayne Gretzky. Hockey, really? Chloe Kim, Fresh Foundation. I think we actually just pulled the base card for her just a few seconds ago. Fresh Foundations look clean. Here's a metallized. Naomi Osaka. That is pretty. And actually, my old lady loves some tennis. So she might really get a kick out of that. But that is a clean card. That is very clean. That is nice. And that is a surprise out of this box. I would have never have pictured some of these that came out of there. And I'm definitely going to check on that Gretzky. You never know what these cards might come up as. Taking them to shows, taking them to different hobby stores. You never know what people are really interested in until you go and ask. So it looks like the trails may have actually brought some good luck, because some of that stuff is really cool. Tear into one of these blaster packs. And if I remember right, there's 5 in here. 6 packs, 6 cards per pack. And we'll set this aside. And then we'll take the middle one. We'll take this one and this one. We'll save the rest of them for the next video. That's how I like packs to open up. So, Alvin Kamara. Tom Brady. Now I love these base cards. These are some of the best looking ones that I've ran into lately that I thoroughly enjoy. And got a Hall of Fame of Lawrence Taylor. And if I remember right, I think I didn't make a video of it. Of course, I haven't made a video in quite some time, but I think I actually got the hollow of this, the mosaic version of this not too long ago. And I always like to, I know people say some people say it's a waste, but I like to go ahead and put those in penny sleeves because, I mean, it's an insert. Somebody may be looking for it, and I may trade it at a show one day or something along those lines. And I always like to take care of stuff like that. Leonard Fournette. See, this is what I've been thinking about. I think I have the other Lamar Jackson, which is just silver and purple, or silver and blue, but this one has an American flag behind it. And I'm wondering if that's actually a difference in some of these cards. See how it just has red? And now I'm kind of curious of seeing those again. And then we have a rookie card, Derek Stingley Jr. And I always like to put the rookie cards just in case if later on they end up doing something in their careers that might bring me some good luck. And this one feels a little thick. Feels a little thicker than all the other ones. Jalen Ramsey. Joe Namath. So I picked up on Howie Long, and then I realized that they actually throw in some older names in some of these cards, which I do enjoy. I mean, it's fun to pull out a Joe Namath or some of those older names, even in some of the new stuff. Look at the color. Look at the colors. Well, alright, guys. I opened up 3 of them. You know what? For good old time's sake, if I can get this thing to go in there, let's open up one more. Just one. And we'll take it. You know what? And there goes the battery, which is the battery is about to die. So we got time for one more. One more of the SkyBox Metal Universe champions. You might be able to tell. These things might have been sitting around for a little while because they do not want to open up. Woo you? Street Baller. Got a trainer. Moses Moody. Fresh Foundation. Look at that. Even have boxers in here. Even have boxers. A cut above. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is a cool cut card. That is a cool cut card.